In 120 seconds.
So last week, after I hammered Noam Chomsky deservedly, because here's a man who has probably done more to spread hatred of the United States than anybody else alive, because bin Laden's dead. He probably would have been number 2 to bin Laden, but bin Laden's fish food. So this is Noam Chomsky. That's the type of man he is. And some of his supporters, some of his fans popped out to say, no, that's not true. And I understand why they're upset. Here are these people who are very simplistic, who don't really understand how the world works, who like to think of themselves as so smart. And they like to think of themselves as smart because they tell other people that they listen to Noam Chomsky. And they expect people to be impressed by this. Meanwhile, they're like the emperor who's not wearing any clothes and he's buck naked and he expects everyone to tell him how great the things he's wearing look. You're a dummy if you listen to Noam Chomsky, and anybody who pays attention to history and politics knows it. So they said, okay, give us some examples. Name some examples. Okay, I can do that. I am a conservative, right-wing death beast. I think Barack Obama is the worst president in history. He's horrible. He's terrible. And yet, I don't think he's a war criminal, but Noam Chomsky does. Noam Chomsky said Barack Obama has committed war crimes. Do you think he has? Come on, really? Noam Chomsky said that the Marshall Plan was about making Europe economically dependent on us. No, we didn't do anything to try to rebuild them. We didn't try to help them get back on their feet. No, we're jerks for giving all that money to Europe. And Japan, poor Japan, we forced them into war with us. They had no other choice. Sort of like we forced bin Laden to attack us. Sort of like we forced the poor old Soviet Union to hate us. That's what Noam Chomsky says. Noam Chomsky says we don't want peace between the Israelis and the Palestinians. We want them to fight. We don't want countries in South America to be successful because that would provide a bad example. These are the things that Noam Chomsky says. Everything he says has a same central theme. America is the bad guy. Anything bad in the world that happens is because of America. Number 3, anybody who does anything bad does it because of America. If you understand that, you understand Noam Chomsky. And if you believe that's the case, like Noam Chomsky, you're an idiot and probably a bad person, and your mother's probably ashamed of you. And if she's not, she should be.